What's up, millionaires? It's your boy Millionaire E coming at you with a TV show review. Now, the TV show we're going to talk about is Sonic Prime Season 2. Now, before we get started, spoiler alert for anyone who's not seen the video yet, or seen the show yet. I don't want to spoil it for you because I'm going to be giving some spoilers. Now, before we get started, if y'all know, a long time ago, I had made a video about Astro Boy. And what I showed you is I had like an omnibus book that had kind of a collection of the manga books inside of it. I believe in that somebody in like one of the comments, somebody told me that there were 7 issues of it. So, long story short, now I have all 7 issues. So the last issue, like I have, this is 1 and 2 here, 1 and 2. I've got 3 and 4, and then I got 6 and 7, and then the last one that I really had to get because I got them kind of out of order was 5. So I got 5, 6, and 7. So I have all 7. So I was super excited to complete it, and yeah, the reason why this is here is I just use it as a bookmark. But yeah, I was super excited for that. So, but let's get back into Sonic Prime, of course. Now, in watching this season, there were just some things that I liked, and then there were some things that I was just like, could have been improved, but it's okay. Now, we're going to talk about some of those things. Now, the first thing is the good things about it. What I liked is, I liked how, and a bit of a recap, of course, if you haven't seen the show, period, is Sonic breaks this thing called the Prism Shard, thus creating a whole bunch of dimensions. And the one dimension that he's mainly in is called the New York City kind of dimension. And what happened is, of course, the Egg Council, which is a bunch of Eggman variants, but I'll get to that later. They basically find out that there are different prisms in all different dimensions, and they kind of start to go after those prisms. So now we're here where basically they're trying to go to different dimensions to get the prisms. Now, what I liked about it is I liked that the different counterparts in different dimensions kind of got to interact with each other. Some of them did. For example, Rusty Rose and Pirate Rose, they got to interact with each other because they're initially the same person, but they're different. Like Rusty Rose is from New Egg City and Pirate Rose is from like the pirate dimension. So that was kind of cool to see them kind of talk and kind of make a friendship together, which is really cool. And then it'd be like, y'all look alike. And they'd be like, we do not look alike, or we have nothing in common, even though they look the same. And another thing also was kind of the same thing with Knuckles Dread, which is, of course, the pirate, and Rubble Knuckles from New York City. They kind of got to interact, but they also had a fight, of course. Because I will tell you, without spoiling, Knuckles Dread was a whole menace in this show. He was a menace. Now, of course, if you didn't see the first one, you know that this guy is kind of, he's not a good guy, of course. But yeah. Now, another thing is, what I really liked was the inclusion, and major spoiler for this one, y'all. The inclusion, or how they included this character called Chaos Sonic. Now, before I had seen the season, I had looked and I saw like something that said, ooh, Chaos Sonic, and then Metal Sonic. And what I thought Chaos Sonic was, I thought Chaos Sonic was like this dude who basically Sonic, who got like all the prisms or all the shards together and became Chaos Sonic. No, I was wrong. Chaos Sonic is initially Metal Sonic, but they gave Chaos Sonic like the personality of Sonic, meaning like not only is he fast, but he can think like Sonic, talk like Sonic, and way he talks too much. So you have this whole scene where Chaos Sonic is literally whooping Sonic, but like literally kind of like mocking him and just making jokes because they basically took his, and I'm like, he's basically if Dr. Eggman gave Metal Sonic personality. I'm not saying that Metal Sonic doesn't have personality, but it's like Metal Sonic wants to rival Sonic, but I'm like, if he gave personality, like the same personality that Sonic had, like Metal Sonic would bouncing off the walls. So yeah, that was really cool. Now, getting into some of the things that I didn't like was being that the Prism Shard, there are 5 shards, of course. And we got to see about 3 dimensions, which all had Prism Shards in them. And we got to see, like, in this new season, 2 new dimensions. Now, Of course, the new dimensions were a little disappointing because one of them was basically Sonic's like original dimension, except the only thing is kind of like a ghost zone almost. It was where all his friends were basically just repeating like one-liners, and it was like a ghost zone almost like. And basically, that crystal or shard had like a blueprint of how you were supposed to put all the prisons together. And then the other one, this other one was basically kind of useful for the plot, used for the plot, is in this null zone where it's basically you can build anything you want in this zone or in this kind of place. So it meant like there wasn't any like new counterparts like different roads the bat or tails or any of that. So I was kind of disappointed because I'm like I love the multiverse idea. I love how they got like those three dimensions. They have those different types of characters. And another thing is I'm not sure how the Chaos Council, who are they? Because if I said it in the first, I'm like, the thing is in the first part, Metal or Sonic breaks the prism, and Dr. Eggman's trying to get the prism. And what happens is he ends up in this world where basically this Chaos Council takes over, and it's like, who are y'all supposed to be? And it's weird because there are 5 of the Chaos Council, but they're all at like different ages. Like you have the baby, you've got the teenager, you've got the basically adult, not the like adult, the 20-year-old adult, and then you've got the prime, and then there's the old man. So I'm like, how do they fit into like Dr. Eggman? Because I mean, they do look similar to Dr. Eggman, but I'm just kind of like, where did they come from, honestly? But other than that, that was just like those were just the two things. Like there wasn't any a lot more dimensions, and there wasn't like I don't know what the Chaos Council who they are, who they're supposed to be. But other than that, it was actually a really nice season. It's gonna be sad because you gotta wait like a couple of I don't know months to see the next one because they left us, of course, on a cliffhanger. But I'm super excited to see what they do next. And if y'all seen it, tell me what y'all thought about it, and also tell me who do you think would win if Metal Sonic went against Chaos Sonic. And also, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. And remember, like the video, share it with your fam, and if you're subscribed, click that bell icon to be notified for more videos. And I'll see you on the next video, y'all. Bye, y'all. Have a blessed day, I'll see y'all later. Bye.